Good morning. My name is Yash Sharma. I'm from class 12th A. The topic for my ASL is Bhagavad-Gita and other philosophies as part of daily life. So the title Srimad Bhagavad-Gita means the Song of God is a 700 verse Hindu scripture, is the part of the epic Mahabharata, is a dialogue between the warrior Arjuna and his charioteer and friend Krishna. The situation is set like that Arjuna is standing in front of his family members and teachers and enters into a moral dilemma and despair. He loses his confidence and courage and is lamenting in front of Krishna that how he can kill his own kinsmen in this war. Later, Krishna clears all his doubts in the conversation. So, we also face many kinds of problems, confusions, and we experience grief and sorrow in our daily life. And most of the time, we don't know how to cope with them. So, like all of us, I was also going through the same. So, today I will share a few principles from the Bhagavad Gita and other philosophies which help me to cope with my problems. So, the first one comes from chapter 2, shloka number 15, in which Krishna says, your mind should be calm and stable in both happiness or distress. Uh, in this, he's not saying that you should not be happy or feel sad over something. He's actually saying that you should not lose your mind in that process. For example, if you're getting overjoyed after achieving something, you might say something or take a decision you never wanted to, or you might not be able to take yourself out of a problem because of your heavy emotions. He further continues this in shloka number 38, in which he says, fight for the sake of fighting and not for victory or defeat or gain or loss. Which means if you'll focus on these ends, we'll not be able to focus on our work. Um, we, we will be always under extra self doubt, fear, and will have low confidence, which he further elaborates in shloka number 2.47, in which he says, you are entitled to your work and not the fruits of your hard work, which actually means we should set the goals, but we should focus more on strategy, the means to achieve those goals. Okay, so this thing helped me in clearing up my exams, right? Sorry, facing and clearing up my exams. And in the third chapter, then he talks about what are the things which stop us or distract us from achieving those goals or to live a better life are some material temptations like lust, greed, anger, fear, and attachment. These senses can destroy our mind's intelligence, logical thinking, clarity, and awareness, and will put us into uh, and will keep us into a delusion, right? Delusional state. So Krishna advises them to control. So by practicing yoga, dhyana, and pranayama, so I have also applied this in my daily life by working out daily and by practicing meditation, which helped me controlling my emotions like sadness, anger, and fear. And also, working out daily gives you extra confidence to face challenges, right? Many challenges in life. In the further in the book, he also talks about concepts such as vairagya, sannyasa, and atman and brahman, which I would not drop here because those are I haven't absorbed them fully, and also those are really heavy topics, right? So, so moving on to another philosophy, which is from Greece and Rome, that is Stoicism. Stoicism is another philosophy of enduring pain, embracing hardship, tolerance, and self-control. Right. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, is one of the central figures of this philosophy. In his book Meditations, he says that you can't control what's happening to you in your life, but you can control your reaction to it, which actually means if something bad happens in your life, you should learn to tolerate that. You should stay calm. That would make you mature and strong and will help you to see the problem as a problem and not a big thing, right? So the Stoics also talk about being virtuous, which is doing good for the others, good for the society, and finding happiness in the happiness of others, which is very similar to Krishna enforcing us to become a sattvic person in the chapter number 18th. Right. The Stoics also talk about ideas such as accepting death, which I haven't again not dropped here because it's a really heavy topic. So moving on to another philosophy, which is from China, is Taoism. Taoism has a sub philosophy which is called Wu Wei. Wu Wei, Wu Wei's central idea is be like water. Just like water can take shape and size of anything in which we store it. So we should also learn to adapt to the situation, to the changes around us, right? Changes happening around us. For example, if somebody close to us passes away, right, we can't really do anything about that, right? So we have to accept that change, right? We have to accept that change, and we have to see the things as they are. Okay, that's all. My love for reading philosophy and curiosity about questions related to life helped me reading these books and get a new and better perspective about life. Thank you for listening.